All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to another MLB The Show 26 stream here on Twitch. I'm NextJGChen24, and today we're going to be continuing the grind of the Mural Series Mini Seasons. Yeah, that. So, if you don't recall from yesterday, after I finished up the championship at the start of the stream, but then I went to Showdowns to take on Kevin Gossman for his milestone card, as well as the Astros pitchers that threw the no-hitter against the Texas Rangers. So once I completed those, I returned back to mini seasons. And now I'm just trying to get the Mural Series cards that I have not yet got. Excuse me. Bit of a tongue twister there. Also, before I continue on, this is weird, right? Like, shouldn't these have been gone? I thought the flash sales were supposed to happen yesterday. I mean, I'm really tempted to buy one of these, but I don't know. I'm hesitant to buy stuff out of the shop. Whoops. First, though, I do want to open this because I got this last night through the XP reward path. So let's see which diamond we get. Junior Caminero. Actually, yes, that's good. That's good, actually, because now I think I can go ahead and complete the Rays collection. Let's see. It's going to be a little expensive. I'm going to create a buy order for 28. And then him, I'll also do 28. Nick Fortes. Chase Solosky. We'll put in a buy order for 10 for him. And then this yeah, that's the expensive one right there. I thought so. All right, so once those orders go through, we should have Zach Eflin. Only one of them has gone through so far. That was Selesky. So we'll just wait on the others. There's no reason to rush it. Why don't we play some mini seasons to pass the time? No, it shouldn't be 28 games. It should only be, 7. That was weird. That was very, very weird. Anyway, let me show you my progress. So I still need to get 6 hits with Wyatt Langford in order to get. Oh, I'm sorry. I need 6 hits with Cal Ripken Jr. to get Wyatt Langford, and then I need 20 total bases with Langford in order to get the Ballin' is a Habit pack, and I still need a lot of parallel XP to be able to get George Springer, and getting 10 hits with him will enable me to get 3 Headliners packs. Of course, I can keep repeating and keep trying to get Mural Series guys because they will get me a pack, a Mural Series pack. And I still need 1 strikeout and 3 runs for a Ballin' is a Habit bundle of 5 packs and 3 show packs. Plus these missions. I still gotta do these missions. Alright, so that's where I stand in this mini season. So how about we get right into the next game here. Hold on. I just want to make sure that the lineup is still the same. Good. Yep, we're good. All right. We'll do Freddie Peralta next. Excuse me. So that was a great poll. I'm glad that, that pack gave me Junior Caminero because now he could be, now I could get the Rays collection done. So that was a really good pack. Strike three, sit down. Strike three, sit down. I think once I get the Mural Series, great effort there. But once I get the Mural Series done, like I get Wyatt, Langford, and George Springer, once I get those guys, then I'll try to focus more on getting those division missions done. Rod Carew with the home run. Beautiful. Nope, no hit with Cal Ripken Jr. there, unfortunately. What are you gonna do? Well, try to hit the ball somewhere where they ain't. That might be a good place to start. Carlos Santana with the home run. What's up, SB Champ? How are ya? Let's see. Feeling a little under the weather, but other than that, you're doing okay. I'm sorry to hear that. Hope you feel better.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, sometimes when you're sick, you need a little more sleep.
No, that's a
Hopefully you didn't miss anything.
safe.
Ooh. Yeah, that's not good. What up, Grayson? How are you? Ah. Well, so much for Freddie Peralta getting the win. Although I had to know that was a risk by putting in, by having Rod Carew on base, knowing Salvador Perez was going to come up. Doing good, just won the Diamond Quest on GOAT. Yeah, everyone's winning Diamond Quest on GOAT and getting the cards. Are you doing that bunting thing that, what's his name, the YouTuber, Blameski or whatever, that he suggested? Because I've heard of that. I've seen his method. So uh, sometimes, okay. Most of the time, I just well then there you go. All right, you're clearly better at the game than I am, because I wouldn't even attempt GOAT.
That's a ball. Outside, that's a ball.
Come on, Moustakis, you could beat it.
No, he's in there.
Yes! Woo! Nice, good man. Whoa! Dang, man.
Time out. That ball bounced over. Ground roll double.
Mhm. Well, I'm glad that you're finding success with it. Oh, you're gonna do make me do some accent, Grayson? Grayson? Alright. If you want me to do some accent, I guess I could do some accent. Alright. Add some nail biters, though? Yeah, I hear that. That's kind of why I don't want to play Go. Like, I just don't want to. I know that it could help me when it comes time for the Extreme program whenever they excuse me, whenever they release that. But I just don't want to do it right now. Did I see what Abner Uribe did? What'd he do? Oh, shoot. Well, it don't really matter whether I go with a righty or lefty. So I either go Maury home or I go with Suter. Let's go Maury home. Get some strikeouts with him. He struck out Alec Burleson and looked at the cards, dug out and started humping multiple times. I saw the strikeout, I just didn't see what he did afterwards. And I didn't know which batter he went up against. Strike 3, sit down. Yeah, they got some weird celebrations going on in the MLB right now. They got some weird ones. Like whenever the Mets win, which I know seems like a lifetime ago, but whenever they won, they would just like swing their private area to the middle, like and then with each other, and it just looks kind of weird. Is it possible to score 16 runs before recording 27 outs? Well, I did that yesterday, champ. I did it yesterday. So I don't know what your excuse is. All right, there we go. We got the bundle and we got the ballin' is a habit. I'm sorry. We got the ballin' is a habit bundle and we got the show pack, the 3 show packs. Oh, wait. I do want to go to Live Series Collection, see if I can get the Rays done. Looks like I got all of them. Yes, sir. And I still made a profit. Despite spending over 300 stubs, 350 stubs on that common card. This guy right here. Yeah, Oliver Dunn. Despite spending over 350 stubs on him to get him, he done. So now that makes it 5 for the American League. But I still got the National League here. Only ones I'm missing is the Mets, Phillies, Pirates, Reds, D-backs, Dodgers, and Padres. I don't even have any of the AL West teams, even though I'm close. Y'all look right there. I'm either, for 4 of the teams, I'm 3 cards away. For 1 of the teams, I'm 4. Failed the first part of the showdown, but beat the second part. Now I gotta score. Oh, well, that's tough. That's tough right there. Then the Mighty Mets win. Hell no. Hell no, they didn't. They lost. I swear to God, they could have freaking. They lost by the same score as they did on Monday, 7-2. What the heck? What the heck is up with that? How do you lose to the same team at the same score in back-to-back days? How the heck does that happen? I'm doing my best here not to curse. Yes, sir, we are. I'm pretty sure we're last in the entire MLB, not just the NL East. Heck, not even just the National League. I'm pretty sure we have the worst record in the MLB. Which is sad, because that could put us in the spot for the number 1 pick in the MLB draft, and yet we won't get it because we over the payroll. Or the luxury tax, excuse me. We're over the luxury tax. So unless they start shedding payroll, they ain't gonna do squat. Mendoza gotta go. Stearns gotta go. They both need to go. They dumb as heck. They don't know what they're doing. I can see why the Brewers decide to let Stearns go. Oh, the Rockies are the worst? Well, the Rockies kicked the Mets' butt. They swept them at Citi Field. So, they, at least in that series, they proved better than the Mets did. Nice, we got another diamond. And it's Julio Rodriguez, who I already have. But heck, look at that. Logan Gilbert. I'll take that. Up too late. Sorry. Maybe I could pull him again. Nope. Said I get Edwin Diaz. Yeah, I noticed that. I noticed that. It's fine. You about to debut the new Adam Jones card, the one with the The one from the headliners? Actually, no. I can't. I need Brian Wu. I need Brian Wu. If I'm going to get the Seattle Mariners done, I need Brian Wu. Would have been nice if I pulled them out of that pack, but at least I got Logan Gilbert. And I'm only one away from the breakout voucher for Miguel Cabrera. So, be nice if I got that. I mean, I could buy some of these guys, get the icons done, or I could do the St. Patrick's Day. Shoot. Wait, I need 21 vouchers, is that right? For Miguel Cabrera? Yeah, so I need 8 more. So, don't think those guys are included. I could do the new threads. I could do the 3 guys right there. I need to get Marcus Semien anyway. Get Bo Bichette for my Mets eventual. So I'll do that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so I need to do those. Ah, heck. That is some BS right there. That is some BS. Well, I guess I'm spending a lot. Oh, golly. Yeah, well, which one should I skip? Because I think it should be the World Baseball Classic one, since that's going to cost me quite a bit. And I don't think I'm getting Miguel Garcia anytime soon. At least there are flash sales for these, so some of these cards are actually pretty cheap right now. It's this dang St. Patrick's Day uh, one that's going to be the pain in the neck. Yeah, I would too. Let's see. How much is Paul Skeens? He pretty expensive. Get Andrew McCutcheon. Hunter Green ain't too expensive. I mean, I have so many cards right now. That I should be selling. I should be selling them. I don't want to spend my stubs. I don't know. Let me let me just finish up the Mural Series season. And I think what I'm going to do after that is I'm going to grind some conquest because there's a couple maps that I need to complete. Oh, shoot. George Springer. Hopefully he's as good as he hits against me because goddamn God just keeps hitting. Oh, well, there we go. I cursed. Nice stop right there. Third base. What third for me? I don't even know. Moustakis. Attaboy Moustakis. Strike three, sit down. Huge strikeout right there. Woo, watch out. Golly, David Ortiz. All right, I had to. He was making it difficult. Meanwhile, his former teammate Dustin Pedroia is just gonna fly out to center. Ugh. Come on, let that be a base hit. Yes, sir. Cal Ripken Jr. finally getting me a base hit. Uh-oh. Yeah, I deserve that. I deserve it. Sorry, Woo. I gotta take you out.
Ball, that's out.
Strike three, stay down. Strike three, stay down. Dang, I was hoping for a strikeout right there. But I'll take two. It's fine with me.
Ball.
Carlos Santana with the home run. Yes, sir. Ralph Connor gonna go ahead and go ahead and get the best hit. Excuse me. Oh, freak. And of course, Moustakas is just gonna ground into a double play. Frick. I hate grounding into a double play. One of my pet peeves in this game. Just think, that could have been that could have moved the runner over the third had I not hit into that double play. And that hit right there would have scored the run. So we'd be up 2-0 right now. Ouch. That probably hurt worse than hell.
Inside, ball one.
Ow. Carew, what you doing? Come on. Even a base hit will suffice. Maury Home got enough stamina. Nope, he done. He done. So I think we going no Kurt here. Yeah, we going no Kurt. Strike three, sit down.
Aye.
Mm.
Ball one.
It's only Damon being very patient. There we go. Strike three, sit down. I wish Lou would have gotten that win, but fortunately not to be. Actually, hold on 1 second. Yeah, I did that. I don't need to do that. I mean, I got about a week. I think I can get this done in about a week. At least get to Francisco Lindor. He'd be another award series guy that I can add to my collection. And I'd only need one more after that. So the sooner I get Lindor, the closer I can be to getting that voucher for Miguel Cabrera. Well, the Grom ain't ready, so I guess I'll go with Satchel Paige.
Ball. That pitch is out. Yeah. Hey.
Strike three, sit down.
No, that's down. Hey.
Strike three, sit down. Barely clipped that strike zone right there. Well, that's the ABS strike now. Strike three, sit down. Carew, that gone? That's gone. Yes, sir, Carew. And Cal Ripken Jr. with yet another base hit. Yes, sir. And Grady Sizemore with the home run. Let's go. 3-0. Hey, freaking, who was the starter? I don't. Oh, Sandy Alcantara couldn't even get one out. Couldn't do it.
Inside, ball one.
And Carlos Santana is going to keep it going. Yes, sir. What a home run. Means Satchel Paige can continue on. As long as he don't give up a lot of runs. There we go. They finally got on the L. No, no, I didn't. Thank you.
That's ball two.
Mike Moustakas with yet another home run. Let's go. Oh, hold on. I got me a spammer. There. Bye-bye, spammer. Oh, shoot. Yep, a double play. But at least we got a pretty sizable lead. So it would take a pretty good collapse. Pretty good collapse by Satchel Paige or to make this close.
Hey, two.
Get there, yes sir. Cal Ripken Jr. with the quick reaction.
Hey. Hey, two.
I saw him moving a bit. Kind of threw me off. I thought he was going to steal. Strike three, sit down. Or he was trying to get an extra lead.
Ball, that's off the plate. Hey.
Strike three, sit down. Ooh. This means that Cal Ripken actually has a shot for a second hit. That would be huge. I'm sorry. That would be huge. But so far, no good. First two guys are already out.
That ball foul.
Come on, don't catch that. Darn it. Thought we was gonna get it right there. Guess not. At least we got the one,
Well, that's out.
one hit. That's important right there.
He's out. Aye. Ball one. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball two.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let Pidge go ahead and finish it out. Might as well, you know. Am I close to Miggy? Nah, still 8 off. I have some collections that are close, and I have enough stubs to be able to do the Easter one and the St. Patrick's Day one, but then I won't have anything for the live series. Well, look at them. Go back. Oh, I see. I need stolen bases with the AL Central. So that means I need to get Grady Sizemore on base and swipe it back with him. I'll have that done. I'm surprised they didn't add Miguel Cabrera to this collection. Well, all right. Last game of the regular season. Jacob DeGrom still not there. All right, we going with Freddie. Against my better judgment, we're going with Freddie. Strike 3, sit down.
Ball, that's outside. Nope, outside.
Yeah, it seems like to me you gotta beat the showdowns in order to get close. You gotta beat all of them just to have a shot. Can't just lose one of them. It can't lose one of them.
Ball.
It's alright. Strike 3, sit down. No, you didn't tell me that. Well, enjoy Boston. I'm sure you're going to go to Fenway Park. To me, Boston has that old America feel to it. Get what I mean? Like, you can practically feel the history of it. Are you getting a private tour of Fenway Park when you go?
Ball. Ball.
Checking out the clubhouse and everything. It's going to be rank. Oh. Yeah, things are going to get intense between Yankees and Red Sox. I've been to both, or I've been to 2 games, one at Yankee Stadium, one at Fenway Park, and they get pretty intense. There's guaranteed to be a fight every single game. Or some Yankees and Red Sox fan just gonna get thrown out. That's pretty much guaranteed. Make sure you sing along to Sweet Caroline during the 7th inning. Oh wait a minute. I don't. Is it? Yeah, I think that's a 7th inning stretch song.
Say.
Oh, for sure.
Ball, that's a
That's definitely gonna happen. Oh, Freddie. No, man, no. What are you doing? Well, I gotta take him out now, because otherwise we gonna lose this.
nope, that's a ball. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
John Franco, really? Holy heck. This is bad. Strike three, sit down. Well,
Ball, that's in.
at least John Franco can say he didn't lose us the game if we do lose. Strike three, sit down. But not good. Not good at all. You're sitting on top of the green monster? Very nice. I think I had some friends who sat on top of the green monster when they went. It's pretty cool from what they said. I just sat field level at along the first baseline, so I was pretty close to Pesky's pole. What the heck? Did I just find a glitch? Oh my god. What the heck just happened? That may be the strangest thing I've ever seen.
Ball two. Three.
I knew that was a strike. I knew it. Well, now I can say that um that home run that John Franco gave up probably cost us. Because without that home run, would have been tied at 2 right now.
Hey. Ball one.
Strike 3, sit down.
Nope. That's inside.
Strike 3, sit down.
Ball one.
Actually, if I could get Rod Carew on base,
Aye.
never mind. Could have stolen a base with him. But instead, I guess I gotta settle for Mr. Grady Sizemore. Walk-off home run? Walk-off home run for Cal Ripken Jr. Yes, sir. That's why you should never give up. I'm trying to see which actually I haven't really checked on the exchanges. Nice. Very nice. I didn't think I had enough banners for that. But that's okay, because now I get nice show packs. Holy smokes. See what this one is. Tony freaking Gwynn again. Really? Wow. Well, I know the Mets ain't getting him. And look at that. Just freaking look at that. The two Pirates that I needed to complete their collections, I get them both in the show packs. Now I'm just missing Paul Skeens. I don't know why I'm doing this, but fine. Someone wants to sell me Paul Skeens. And watch, I bet you I'm gonna pull them. They'll make it all pointless. Honestly, even if your Padres don't end up with Tarek Skubal, they should be reaching out to the Mets about Freddie Peralta, because I'm willing to bet they're going to trade him. I mean, Freddie Peralta is a pretty good pitcher. It's just he's not pitching well with the Mets, constantly giving up like a home run every single start. Dang it. Jack Kahana wins. There we go. But Brian, woo, oh, whoa. Yeah, but I still want to pitch with Jacob DeGrom. So, we just faced this team, didn't we? Didn't we just face the Lemur? Strike three, sit down.
Nope, that's a ball.
Strike three, sit down. Strike three, sit down. Oh, I should definitely steal a base with Rod Carew here. Uh-oh. Yes, sir. Yeah, no. That was definitely not worth risking. There we go. Yes, sir. And just in case Carew's stolen base didn't count for some reason or another. I'm going to also swap it back with Brady Sosmo. Just to be on the safe side. After this game, I'll drop in the Southern accent.
Nope.
Ralph Connor with the home run. Yes, sir. And Mike Moustakas with the home run. Well, Jacob DeGrom can pitch another inning because, hell, they don't have any, or, wait a minute. They, now save opportunity. Strike three, sit down. So keep it going, DeGrom.
Ball one.
Strike three, sit down. Dang. He keeps up this pace, he's gonna strike out the entire lineup. Andrew McCutcheon has been DFA'd. Shame. Honestly, I think he should have retired after last season. Just retire as a Pirate and be done with it. Strike three, sit down. With it being a new carded series, you hope Sean Fingers is a part of it. But they already have the 95 milestone series of him. Why is that not sufficient? Oh, I thought it was 95. Yes, no. I guess we'll find out come Friday. Cal Ripken, home run. Yes, sir. And I don't know if Cal has 2 hits in this game. If he's got 2 hits, we're in good position. Oh no, it's only 1. Of course, it's only 1. I bet if I played 9-inning games, I would have had those hits already.
Did he go?
and then realize what? Non-inning games right there. Non-inning games. Oh, well. That's why it's a rare occurrence. I mean, the Mets haven't had it done since Edward Cabrera in 2022 against Padres. Strike three, stay down. Well, then you're not going to get many opportunities, Sam. That's all I can tell you.
Ball two.
I mean, you could just do it for the one game. You could just do it one game and play at Cal. Oh, wait, you can't. Never mind. You could play at Coors. Play at home, play at Coors. Should be able to get it done. Woo! That was just fail. Dang. Strike three, sit down. Did Jacob deGrom just pull off the perfect mini seasons game? Striking out the entire lineup? Holy moly. I gotta see this. Please let it be not struck out. It was not struck out. Jacob deGrom didn't even need his defense. All he needed was his catcher. That's it. All right, I'm gonna drop the southern accent now. Man, what a. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And he struck out the entire lineup. Didn't even need the catcher. Didn't even need the defense behind him. He just needed the catcher. There we go. Someone just sold me Paul Skeens. So that's it. That's all I was missing. Well, because I was close to being done with the Pirates. I was only missing Skeens. Now I'm only missing Morgan, and then I could have the entire NL Central done. I mean, I could also get the Mariners done. Because I really just need Brian Wu. Oh, hell, you're kidding me. Yeah, that's an overpriced comment. Forget it. I'm not doing that. I'd rather open up packs and try to get them. Um, I mean, I really wish they wouldn't do celebrations like that, but I guess that's just me. Well, whatever the reason, the Cardinals, if they were doing it, they would have. They did it in public. I just really wish Uribe didn't. It's fine. It's whatever. At the end of the day, he did it. So I think the Brewers have to worry about something other than the Cardinals. But that's just my opinion. Well, his manager can sit him. That's up to his manager. What does that mean? Okay, that's what it means. Too many diamonds. Oh, we're terrible. 22 and 33. That's exactly where the Mets are. 22 and 33. What's up, Bubbles? Yeah, so they're already talking about maybe trading away Freddie Peralta. So we literally just gave the Brewers Brandon Sproat and Jet Williams for for half a year of Freddie Peralta. Nope, not even a good half. I don't know what's up with him. Like, he had the lowest ERA last year, and this year he's giving up a home run every single game. I can't understand it. How's Pete Alonso been? I think he's been. I mean, he hasn't been great. I don't think so. Let's see. Actually, he's got a 1.2 WAR, so that's pretty good. A 750. So it's a OPS, a 114 OPS plus, which is above league average. So he's been above league average. So I'd say he's doing all right. Oh, his. Oh, I just exited out. I think his average was 232. He's got 10 home runs. And RBIs wise, 33. Yeah, not bad. I can't believe they don't have a Prime collection yet. So I'm just waiting on this guy. Oh, I got outbid. Wait a minute. Okay, I just put those up for sale, so I gotta give those a minute. And then once that sell order goes through, then I can get the Angels done and get Vladimir. Is that Vladimir Guerrero? Yeah, Vladimir Guerrero. Spending a lot of stubs. I just spent over 50,000 stubs. And that was without a. That was just Paul Skeens alone. God. Mm. Do I miss? Yeah, of course I do. You kidding me? I didn't think they should have gotten rid of him. But Stearns thought otherwise. That guy is the face of the Mets. He's their most prolific power hitter. I really couldn't because it was on Amazon Prime and I had to go to work, so I couldn't really. All I could do was just check in periodically. Well, if you think so, do you want him back? I'll trade him back for a hot dog. Yeah, absolutely. Very sad. And that way, at least they can't keep jerking Brett Beatty and Mark Vientos. No, it was pneumonia that progressed into sepsis. It was funny. I actually heard about it on stream, and it was Hoopin that told me about it. Well, I mean, he might have had the pneumonia for a while because they were pointing out that he was complaining about sinus problems during the race at Watkins Glen that he asked for a doctor to see him. So, and that was 2 weekends ago. Or not 2 weekends, 3 weekends ago. So they probably tried to give him antibiotics to help. And then, maybe it did for a while, but then it got worse, but then it progressed and he became unconscious. I mean, I don't really know. I'm a doctor. I'm just speculating. But still, it was a very quick progression. Hmm. Strike three, sit down. I mean, maybe they did, and they tried to treat it, but maybe the treatments didn't work. I don't know. I don't know how it progressed so quickly from pneumonia to sepsis. I'm not really a doctor, so I couldn't really tell you, but that's what the Bush family is saying happened. Absolutely. Oh, I've got multiple of his autographs. I've got multiple. It was cool that I got to meet him at that Chevrolet dealership. Just lucked out on that one. He'll always be NASCAR's greatest villain. That's the thing. I hated him as a driver, but I respected him too. He was the kind of guy that NASCAR fans just love to hate. Because he won a lot. He had an obnoxious victory celebration with his little bow. and he had the cocky attitude. But the thing is, he had the talent to be able to back up his attitude. Obviously, as he got older, I think that the not that the cockiness ran down, it really didn't. But I think his attitude towards the fans, and I think the fans' attitude towards him, really changed. Yep. It's very fast. No? All you can hope for is that when he was going through it, that he didn't hurt as much. Um Dale had more race wins. Dale had more championships than he did, and I feel like that's always going to be the comparison. Like Dale Earnhardt, he's in a league of his own, as is Richard Petty, as is Jimmy Johnson, as is Jeff Gordon. Like, those guys defined generations. Kyle Busch dominated the 2010s. That was his decade, for sure. So he defined that decade. Am I ready to put him up there with Dale Earnhardt? No. Okay, so he wasn't the Chiefs. He wasn't the Eagles. He was the Seahawks. That's what he was. The Seahawks. I wouldn't say Buffalo because he didn't choke any opportunities away. Yeah, like, so how Aaron Rodgers is in the NFL? Well, Bush has more championships than Rodgers does in the than Rodgers has Super Bowls. I guess if I'm gonna compare him to any NASCAR driver, like Hall of Famer, I think I would compare him to Dale Jarrett, maybe a Rusty Wallace. Yeah, I think those are good comparisons. Guys who won championships and were very good drivers, but they didn't define their eras. They were in an era where the generational talent was already there. I know. Yeah, it's very sad. A lot of shock and all. I've been listening to a lot of AI generated songs that use a lot of the country music artists like Chris Stapleton. I heard Morgan Wallen. They're all generated by AI, but yet they really pay great tribute to them. And I swear, some of those songs get to me. Some of them do. But I'm okay with it letting those songs get to me because, I feel like I should be able to be emotional about it. I mean, that's a guy that I grew up watching. I literally saw his entire career. I was watching NASCAR when he broke into the Cup Series under Hendrick Motorsports.
Nope. Outside.
I saw him grow up to be no my dad and I we didn't like Kyle Busch as a driver. No. We were more Jeff Gordon, and then he went to Chase Elliott, and so did I. But I had already gone to Joey Logano, so Joey Logano is always going to be my guy. And 2 championships, you can't argue with that. Well, not 2, 3. He's got 3 championships. Yep, yes I do. He'll always be my favorite all-time driver, Jeff Gordon. I think pretty close behind. I think behind him would be Joey Logano, and then behind Joey, I'll throw in Jimmy because I was lucky enough to see 7 championships. Because he didn't like his driving style. You know, Kyle would he would do whatever it took to win. Sometimes that included putting the bumper to people, which is fine. But if you wreck them, then you look like a total a-hole, as my mother would call him. But some people like that style of racing, and that's fine. You know, that's the beauty of. That's what makes Kyle Busch good, is that he was still willing to do whatever it took to win, and he didn't care what the fans thought about him.
Got him. That's an out. No, he's safe.
It's kind of like Denny Hamlin is the new bad guy in NASCAR. You know, whenever he wins, he's like, "Oh, I beat your favorite driver," and he just makes you want to hate him. But I think a lot of people were rooting for him to win his first championship because he got that. His father had some kind of illness that was really weakening him. So I think everyone sympathized with Hamlin. About what? About Kyle Busch? Well, he just didn't like Kyle Busch's driving style. Thought it was aggressive. Made him think of Dale Earnhardt, and he didn't like Dale Earnhardt.
Nope.
I mean, that's why we were Gordon fans. Nice. Deluxe choice pack. What? What? Oh. Still cared about what? There we go. We can get the Angels done. Kyle Busch's death? Yeah, of course. He was sending me all kinds of video, those songs that I was telling you about that were AI generated. He sent me one of them, although I had already listened to it at that point. So I knew the song. I was just explaining it to him that I believe that song was AI generated. Oh, I see. All right. I don't know how my dad felt about Kyle Busch, whether he respected him or not, but I certainly did. And I liked him better when he was a Chevy driver. I said I don't know how my dad felt about Kyle other than not liking him as a driver. Like, I don't know if he respected him, but I mean, I can tell you that I respected him. So, yeah, big shock. I thought the one thing that got me, or with the pre-race ceremonies and the tribute to Kyle Busch during the Coke 600, um, was Owen Larson, Kyle Larson's son, walking up to Brexton and giving him a hug. Like, those two are friends, and you know that I think they're going to end up competing against one another, and just like their dads did, and it's going to be a good rivalry. But you can tell there that there's mutual respect and there's a lot of friendship between the two of them. But it's not going to be for a while. Not going to be for a while. Strike three, sit down. I mean, Brexton is only 11 right now, 11 or 12, so he's still got a long ways to go. If he even decides he wants to do racing, that's the thing. Like, there was the whole plan was to bring when Bush signed with Richard Childress, that Brexton was going to be a driver for them in the future. But I mean, this Brexton's or Kyle Busch's death may change Brexton's plans. Maybe he doesn't want to race. It's all possible. And I think the bigger thing we got to take away from Kyle Busch's death is just how lucky we are to live each and every single day. I know I probably said this last week, but it's worth repeating. You know, every day we're very lucky to be breathing, to be living, enjoying every single day, whether it be good or bad. You know, we're lucky. We're very lucky to be able to do that. But I think we take it for granted because we just think, oh, we're going to live forever. And the reality is that we may not. Strike three, sit down.
Outside, that's a ball.
That's why we should appreciate every single day we get. Because tomorrow it could be gone. It could be over. We could live to be 100, or we could live to only be 40. So I think this death, more than anything, biggest takeaway should be the fact that, you know, we should appreciate every single day. It could be gone tomorrow. Strike three, sit down. Attaboy, Woo.
Ball one.
Strike three, sit down. Woo gets out of it. But that's going to be his last inning, so hopefully we can get a run in here. Maybe we can make a save out of this.
Nope. Outside.
Attaboy, Guerrero Jr. Carew Got a hold of that one. And that's over the fence for a 2-run homer.
Ball, that's out. Hey!
Strike 3, sit down. Come on, one more strikeout, Suter. Dang. I was hoping I would have gotten him there. Strike 3, sit down. Great job, Suter. Can we win the championship before this stream is over? I think we have a good chance because we need to win 3 games. Mm. The Cats? Really? Wow. Okay. All right. I mean, I don't question it. Let's see. Ooh, Brian Wu is now higher rated than Freddie Peralta is. But we're going to go with Satchel Paige. And then it's going to be Clay Buchholz and finally Freddie Peralta to round it out.
Ball
Nice. 1, 2, 3 inning. No problem there. Ooh, little bit of a problem. We got to go up against John Donaldson. Oh boy. There we go. A ground rule double. Nice, Grady Sizemore.
That's outside.
No, get back. Carlos Santana, that was weak. Let's see. Posada, Frazier, and Bregman. I think this calls for a lefty.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Strike 3, sit down.
Nope, outside.
Ah. Well, I don't think I was going to rob it anyway. That's why it explains the late jump. Why I waited so long, because I was trying to judge it based on whether or not I would actually get it. Strike 3, sit down.
Foul. Outside, that's ball. That's ball 2.
All right, well, fortunately no win for Satchel Paige, but that's always the risk that I run when I only score 1 run.
Ball 1.
Oh, there you go. Bat him lead off. Get him the most at bats. Play a 9-inning game. And then as soon as you get that hit, quit. Mm. Okay. All right. No.
Here you go.
Strike three. Sit down.
Ahí.
Strike three. Sit down.
Yeah. Ahí.
Ooh,
Look
come
out. Second
on.
base. Ahí. Safe. He's good.
Still need to go back to Cityscapes and finish the total bases with Edgar. Strike three. Sit down. Ooh, excuse me. Come on, this is for the win. Cal, even a deep fly ball would be enough here. There we go. Nice base hit. And that's actually 2 hits for Cal Ripken Jr. there. Hmm. Look at that. Got both George Springer and Wyatt Langford. Nice. So let me go over here to Legends and Flashbacks. Let me go ahead and collect Springer. And where is he? Langford. Now everyone else is either in they're in their packs, so they're in the packs. Didn't they just sign him to an extension this offseason? I would say so. Sorry, Kiner. Actually, he could go where Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is. And then I'm not sure he's a right fielder. So we're losing Tony Gwynn. So we're losing some speed here. Yeah, but we gain it with Wyatt Langford because he has speed. Just not the same speed that Tony Gwynn has. I could also just add Ozzie Smith back. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to do. So Wyatt is going to play up here, and George Springer will be behind him. Good. I think we've got our lineup. Langford, Springer, 1 and 2, and then Grady, 3. All right, so let's add Clay Buchholz. Strike 3, sit down. Strike 3, sit down. And George Springer, first at bat, he's going deep. But I need more than just one run, especially here. So Hopefully we can pile on. All right. See you tomorrow, SP Champ. Thanks for hanging out with me. At least I was able to keep Adam Frazier from going deep in that one in this game. Because he did that the last game. It screwed me over. Forced me to go to bottom of the third, although if that didn't happen, I wouldn't have Wyatt Langford right now. Come on, stay fair. Yes!
Timeout.
Ground rule double, I'll take it.
Two bases.
Yeah, I figured he may get that. Of course he did. All right, it is what it is. Morejon, does he have? He has the stamina. So let's do it. Really wanted the strikeout there, but I guess I'll take a fly out, just as long as no runs score. Strike three, sit down. I'm really surprised that guy hasn't tried to swipe a bag yet. Why would he need to when Morejon is just going to serve up a slider right down the middle that Bryce Johnson's going to take deep? That's why I said it's got to be more than one run. Strike three, sit down. Now the pressure's on.
He's out.
Wyatt, please stay fair. It's fair and it's gone. Definitely needed that. Morejon, you got bailed out. Springer, no, I think that's foul. Yep, foul ball. Good try, but that's more certain. It's gone. It's over. We win. George Springer, first game with the team, hits 2 home runs. Wow, if only Wyatt Langford could have had that kind of a game, because that would have put him up to 8 total bases. Showpack. Okay. Why not open it, you know? Why not? I also could have just waited until I won one final game, and then I could have just opened up the 10 show packs plus the ball in his habit pack. Either way, let's go for this championship now. And then that way, plenty of time to be able to open packs. Excuse me. You say Kukuchi.
That's a ball.
Nice. Langford.
Outside. That's a ball.
Yes, sir. Grady Sizemore with the base hit. Carlos Santana, extra base hit. Yes, sir. I mean, the team wants to make a statement. They want to win the championship in this game. They don't want to play a game four. I don't blame them. Excuse me. No prisoners. Take no prisoners. Maybe Freddie Peralta could go. Quite, quite a ways. Strike three, sit down.
Nope, outside.
Strike three, sit down. Ah. Too bad the ball couldn't fall as fast as Ozzie Smith can run. That would have been a base hit. And of course, Wyatt Langford strikes out.
Oh, that's low. That's out. I'm out.
Yeah, that's a ground ball double. But hey, it's another hit for George Springer. Mind you, he's already got two. That's about the only thing that saved a run from being scored right there. That the ball hitting the base right there, that's the only thing that saved the run. Sometimes the game's physics just don't work in your favor. Strike three, sit down.
That's outside.
Strike three, sit down.
Batting six, third baseman number 2, Allen. Break pitch. Ball, that's inside. Ball 2.
Strike three, sit down.
Draw. 2-bird.
Yeah, they played it perfectly. If I hit it to if Mustakas hit it to left field, that would have been an extra base hit.
Off the plate, ball 1.
But what can you do?
Now batting 113, the second baseman.
Rod Carew with the extra base hit, but it's going to be a ground rule double, which prevents a run from scoring. Cats are getting lucky. A lot of these should have been runs. A lot of runs should have scored, but didn't.
Ball, that's outside.
Strike three, sit down.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Mickey. Yeah. Ball, that pitch is out.
Got him, and that's how we win. Trying to stretch a double into a triple. Well, great job, guys. And I still got 10 minutes. So that's definitely plenty of time to open up those packs. 1750 innings pitched. I know it's 1,750 innings pitched. I know nobody needs to correct me on that. Just make sure I reset the game so I don't get caught or I don't get frozen at any point. Now we can open those packs. Well, I mean, someone's willing to pay that much. Ah, hold on, I gotta go to the inventory. Someone wants to pay that much for that bronze card, by all means, go ahead. All right, so at least I got Real Muto. Didn't have him before. A lot of bronzes on that one. Ooh. Don't care for that, so yeah, I'm happy to get the stubs out of it. And a new Yankee as well. Anthony Volpe. All right, 38. Quick sell, quick sell, quick sell, and quick sell. Nothing. Got nothing out of these show packs. That's a shame. All right, let's see if the ball in it is a habit. Nothing. Wow, come on. Ooh. Oh, wow. He's no longer on the Mets, so you know what? I'm gonna sell him because when the rosters update, he's not gonna be on the Mets. All right. You know what? I think I'm going to buy one chase pack. Just one. Okay? Go with chase pack 10. Hunter Brown, who I already have. 3, 4, 2. Well, can't say I didn't try. Oh my god, what is my dog going crazy about downstairs? Where is he? Oh, there he is. I was like, where is this card? And then I realized. Uh, you know what? I think I'm gonna finish off the. Actually, I'm gonna try and finish off. The Red Sox collection. Oh God. All right. Let's see if anyone sells me those cards, and then I can get All-Star Fred Lynn and fish that out. Could also get the Orioles done. At least I should be able to. Yeah, I can. Right? Is that enough for? It is enough for the Red Sox. So if I collect all of them, boom, Red Sox are done. And we get Fred Lynn. So now while I wait for the final Red Sox player to be sold to me. Go over here. Let's lock in Fred Lynn. Where is he? Where's Fred Lynn? Oh, there he is. Went by him. So who am I waiting on? Bassett. Okay. Well, I might as well collect the guys that I already have. All right, guys. That's going to do it for me. So thank you to everyone who tuned in. Even if it was only for a moment, I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to follow me here on Twitch and or subscribe. Either one would make me a happy person. If you're watching this on YouTube, I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you like the video and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to know when I go live, you can follow me on X at TTV NextJGGen24. It's my gamer tag that's over on the left side of your screen there. So go give me a follow. I'll usually post whenever I go live. You can also turn on notifications here on Twitch. That way Twitch sends you an email every time I start the stream. So overall, very good. We got the mini seasons done. I'm going to resume it at a later time. But we got that done. We also got some of the live series collections done, by choice. Particularly, we got the NL Central done, so now we're just waiting on the Baltimore Orioles. Hopefully no one has... Oh, there we go. With that, collect Chris Bassett, and the Orioles are done. And we got Zach Britton. Nice, another all-star guy. So really all in the American League East is left is Aaron Judge and the Yankees. And then we get him, we get Dustin Pedroia, which that would be cool. But Judge is going to be hard to pull. There's Britton. All right. So in terms of plans for tomorrow, not doing the mini seasons again. I think I've run its course on that. If anything, I'll do it off stream. I think tomorrow I'm going to do the conquest maps, the two that I've missed out on since since I was busy with the Mural Series content. So that is Mayflowers and Mom. So I'm going to work on those tomorrow. So I hope to see you all tomorrow, Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern. As soon as I get back to the game menu here. There we go. And until then, guys, have a good night.